December's at the end of the year, so it was literally right before January. So I spent the new year literally recovering, and then I went back. So I had my surgery over Christmas break. Hold on. I had my surgery over Christmas break, and then I went back to clinical the second Christmas break was over, which is crazy. And I'm so proud of myself, and I can't believe that I did that. And I'm also sorry that I'm like rubbing my eye. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, this channel is called Cherry Mocha ASMR because I am obsessed with cherries. I love a cherry cordial, cherry and chocolate, cherry mocha ASMR. I'm a barista. It felt right. On TikTok, my like profile picture is Snoopy and then a cherry background. Fun fact, I made that TikTok and I cannot for the life of me get back into it. I made it before I switched phones, and then now I'm locked out and I can't remember my Gmail password, so I can't get into the TikTok, and it's stupid. It won't let me do a new recovery method. So if you could go to that account and like tag TikTok or like something and like try to figure out how to get them to let me back in, that would be great. But honestly, it might have been a blessing in disguise because I like how YouTube feels a little more undercover than TikTok does. Because TikTok, it's not that I don't want to blow up, and it's not that I don't want views, but TikTok just feels so public, and posting on YouTube with little to no subscribers feels safe and like a little journal, and like it's just for me and like the people that are meant to find it, you know? What else? I love Snoopy. Snoopy, Snoopy, Snoopy. I think Hello Kitty is adorable. I love my Melody. I love bears and bunnies, if you couldn't tell. I know that you can't see anything really because I have a white background, but I have literally stuff all over my walls in my apartment. This is literally the only spot I don't have, and it's so embarrassing. I love Sabrina Carpenter. I love Billie Eilish. I love Olivia Rodrigo. My top artist every year is either Ariana Grande or Taylor Swift. And no, I am not one of those psycho Swifties that knows like her BMI and like the size of her pinky. Like, I'm not psycho. To be honest, I don't know how she was my top artist 2 years ago because I could have sworn I listened to Sabrina more, but I digress. I have another YouTube account that I took a hiatus from when school got to be too much, and then I met my girlfriend and life just got to be a lot. And then I had my second surgery, and like I just feel like I haven't really been myself since September. And I figured that this channel could be like a little secret diary slash place for me to unwind. And I had a moment like my girlfriend's supposed to get off in like 10 minutes. She's also a barista, but she works at a different store than I do, and they close later, so I work closer and I get out earlier. She works a little bit farther, not that far, but like a little bit farther, and she gets out later. So I thought I had a moment. So originally I was gonna film, so like on my way to work and on my way back, I did like a little voiceover in the car that I was gonna put over like me doing my makeup video, like get ready with me to go nowhere, like that kind of thing, which I'll still post. But when I got home, I was gonna record that, like the makeup part. But I got home and I'm like, I'm sweaty, my hair looks stupid, I'm tired, I don't feel like putting a full face of makeup on just to take it off and like an hour to go to bed or 2 hours or whatever, because I'm off tomorrow. So I figured if I'm gonna do that, I can do it tomorrow. Yeah, procrastination at its finest. I my two best friends are, one of them is also an ASMR artist on YouTube and TikTok. I will link her below. Her name's Casey. I was her maid of honor last year. If you want to see pictures, you can go to my Instagram. If you want to see a vlog and like videos of the two of us that are not ASMR related, those will be on my YouTube, and I'll link that as well. We have a watched the fourth one like a month or so ago, but I just wasn't feeling it, and neither was she. I love Jennifer Garner movies. Really random, but I love Jennifer Garner. I grew up on 13 going on 30. I grew up on Miracles from Heaven. She is a great mom. I adore Jennifer Garner. Anything that has to do with Jennifer Garner. Love her. Anything that has Millie Bobby Brown in it. I love Stranger Things. I love Enola. I love Anne Hathaway, Princess Diaries. Are you kidding? The Parent Trap was a huge staple for me as a kid. I should have realized I was gay sooner. Tie-dye Girl, am I right? What else? Oh, I am obsessed with The Last of Us. I don't even know how I didn't bring this up. I'm watching this ambient video from my PS5. Love The Last of Us. I love to play a GTA every now and then, just to let some frustration out. But The Last of Us is really the only game that I can stay consistent with and play over and over and over and over. Of course, I've played the second game, but it's too depressing for me to play again. I have to really be in the mood for that. What else? I play the ukulele. I sing. I did musical theater in high school, if it wasn't obvious. And I love a musical. Heathers. I would kill to be in Heathers. I actually had an audition to be in Heathers for a community theater, but I ended up in the hospital the day before my audition, and it ended up being a 3-night stay, so I missed my audition, and I am depressed about it to this day. That was back in September. Really depressing. Oh, me and my girlfriend, we collect magnets from each state that we've been to together, and we collect decks of cards, not from each state, but just in general. So we've got a ton of those. I can't think. I also play the piano. I play a little bit of the flute. I used to play the cello growing up. I have always wanted to take drum lessons. I think I would be a great drummer, because I have such a good sense of rhythm. I took dance and was a dancer from when I was 2. I started, and then I danced up until I graduated high school. I still kind of dance a little bit, but I don't take classes anymore, and I can't find anywhere for adults to dance. I miss it every day. Every day. But that's okay. I like makeup. I was really into makeup. My whole childhood, growing up, I was raised on Jaclyn Hill and James Charles. I know, controversial, but listen, they both raised me and got me through so much stuff. I don't wanna we're not gonna get it's whatever, we're not gonna get into that. I'm just telling you what I grew up watching. I love Jaclyn Hill, and I would die to meet her. I never got the Jaclyn Hill ballot, and that makes me so devastated. I wanted it so bad when I was a kid. I actually won a James Charles giveaway, and that just made my whole life completely full circle. It made me so happy.